Welcome back to Suikoden V, where we are in the Ashtal Mountains, in the Sindar ruins, and we've had to split into 3 parties in order to get through this thing. Okay. Yeah, this looks like a boss to me. Giratabala blah blue blue. Alright. Okay. What are we doing here? I'm using the Twilight Rune, that's the question. I say we do it. Let's use our normal anti-boss strategy. Hit it hard. We got some decent magic here. With the Vicky. Clusters. Let's go explosion. And then Zagai. Normal attack. Let's go. It's a Twilight Rune, baby. That's the Twilight Rune. Bam. Jeez. Okay, that was good. I mean, I think that was good, right? Let's go again. Silent Afterglow. Attack normally. Gunde. You attack as well. Do we have anyone who can heal? Yes, Vicky is going to be doing the healing. Zagai attack, and let's go. Come on, Vicky, get some nice healing on the go here, please. Nice. Okay, I have no idea how we're doing in terms of attack. I have to believe that this stuff is doing some serious damage to the enemy. I have to believe that. Let's keep it going. You guys can do your special. Gundra. Or Gunda. I keep pronouncing his name wrong. And Vicky, go on, let's go all out. I mean, I don't think there should be another boss for this team. More likely we'll encounter other bosses for the other 2. So I think we can be comfortable in going all out. Ow! Okay, yeah, should have been mindful of that there. Okay, let's heal everyone. You guys can attack. Just make sure we're all in the game. We're all in the fight still. Damn. I mean, yeah, thank goodness. Wait, how's everyone doing? Yeah, we're okay. Yeah, I mean, thank goodness we have everyone's weapons at the level that they are. Let's go that. Because it just gives us a bit of a fighting chance. It just means that this fight shouldn't drag out, and we should have a reasonable chance of doing this in a reasonable time. Oh boy. Okay. Let's stick to the healing. Oh no, I can't heal. Oh god. Oh, it's not good. That's not good. Basically, I need to heal. Okay, heal Vicky. Yeah, attack. Gunde. What would I suggest? Heal yourself? I mean, if he does another magic attack, we might be done. Yeah, heal yourself. Vicky, I need you to bring some pain. Actually, yeah, Vicky, heal everyone. That's gonna be it. Okay, you attack, Vicky, heal everyone. Wait, is that right? I think that's right. And Zagai attack. Okay, so Vicky's gonna be alive to be able to attack this turn, for sure. I mean, to be able to heal this turn. You guys are still doing good work. Oh no! Oh, of course, he's got the sacrificial Jizo. Well done. To us. Wait. Oh, crud. I attacked, didn't I? I didn't heal. Okay, but it doesn't matter, because we got him.
We did it!
Well done. Tachibana Greaves. You have to check out who can equip those. I see in that box the boss itself acted as a switch, so I bet you Zweig is going to have an encounter next as well. How do we change squads? Maybe we have to go through the end of the section. Ah, okay, this looks about right. So it looks like Leon's bit is done. Alright, Zweig, you're up next. And I bet you a stake Sani, we've got a fight on our hands. Alright, let's go. Okie dokie dokie. Let's go. Broad attack. Let's start off Lion Rune. Belcoot. What's Belcoot doing? Belcoot, Falcon. Yeah, let's just go ham. Zaras, we didn't give you anything, so just use your Star Rune. And Zagai. I mean, Zweig. Lots of spells. Heal. Yeah, Zweig, just normal attack if you please. The question is, how badly are we gonna wreck? Okay. He's got some hits. Let's go Ballroom. Soaring Bolt. Zaras. How about another Meteor Shower? And Zweig, how about healing everyone? Hit him with that star magic, let's go. Come on, George. We're not just gonna sit there and take that, are we? Okay, we can't use a Falcon Rune. Does Belkut want to heal? How's everyone doing health-wise? Health-wise, everyone's okay. Okay, so just normal attacks. Soaring Bolt. Zaras, Comet. Zweig. Zweig, just attack. I can't imagine this guy has too much more left in terms of health. Okay, I'm gonna attack. Yeah, I'm gonna have Belkut heal. Just so that everyone can carry on attacking. Oh, and there we go. Well done, George. Well done, and you get the wind ring. Okay, and that boss opens up that switch. Okay. So let's get Zweig through to the end. Methinks this is his section done as well. Oh, crud, I meant to see how all my guys were doing. Okay, it doesn't matter. We should be able to do this. Alright. Alright. Let's go. How are we going to do this? How much are we going to go all out? 1200. Yeah, let's just 1200. Let's go with Lightning Rune. Furious Blow. Let's go. Kyle, regular attacks. Galleon attack. Earthquake. Ooh, this could be good. Yeah, Empty World, let's go. Just hitting this guy with everything. We'll heal next turn, but this turn we're going to hit him with all the heavy stuffs. Good stuff, let's keep it going. Bam. Okay, this is the attack we need to watch out for. This one is the one that hurts us as well. Okay, that's not too bad. And of course we get some health back at the end of this, so that is good. Well, I say, if it worked well the first time, let's do it well, let's do it again the second time. Again, attack. Wait, we went Mother Earth, didn't we? Earthquake, and Empty World again. What are the chances we take him out this turn? I mean, what's the likelihood that he's a 2-turn boss? Okay, little damage. But once again, we're still all in very, very good health. Okay, well, we might as well go physical attacks with Hero. She can heal us. We don't really need healing. Soaring Bolt there. Yeah, just attack. Everyone just attack. Carry on with the magics. Go on, Pale Palace, and let's go. So we've learned that he is not a 2-turn boss. He might be a 3-turn boss. Okay, he's looking a bit ropey. Okay, he is not a 3-turn boss. Thankfully, Galleon is doing a brilliant job of tanking for us. Okay, everyone just... I'm just gonna go auto. Oh man, I really thought we would have taken him down that turn. And we have. Okay. Well, we learned something. He is a 4-turn boss. But that's okay. Alright, actually, let's check out the equipment quickly with Hero. And let's keep it going. We are through that part. Now come on, what's the likelihood Godwin and his goons came through here as well? I mean, obviously they did, but... Ah, Prince! Are you alright? You haven't been hurt, have you? We're fine, Leon, we're fine. I see nothing's changed between you two. Now that we're all here, let's press on. This way. Wait. Something's coming, and it doesn't sound human. Could the Guardians of the Ruins still be here? Hero, Leon, take some of the party ahead of you. The rest will stand guard here. But... just do it. Decide who to take. Okay, so this is basically a choose your final party kind of thing, methinks. So, let's take as many people as we can. I'm gonna take those two for sure. I'm gonna need a tank. I think Galleon's won that one. I'm going to take a magic user just in case. And I think Levi. Levi or Zaras? Levi, because Levi's got options. Levi gives me options, I like that. Now who else? Should we take all the Queen's Guards? Well, we can't take George, obviously. Kyle for healing. That could be good. Miakis. I want Miakis. Miakis is... No, not Matthias. I said Miakis. So final squad, we're taking Galleon, Levi, Miakis, Kyle. Basically all the Queen's Guards, plus Levi. And Vicky. Vicky and Zaras as on the entourage, just in case. You sure? Yes, I'm sure. Okay, let's go. Hero, Leon. We're counting on you. Get that sunroom. George. We won't let you down. You know, one thing I've noticed we haven't had, usually in the previous Suikoden games, if we've collected all... Oh, hang on. It's Dolph. Okay, I suspect the throwdown. So firstly, let's get our formation set up. Yeah, so in the previous Suikoden games, I'm aware that we usually have... if we manage to get all 108 Stars of Destiny, then we normally get a kind of like a message from Leknut. She comes and says, hey, because you got all 108 Stars of Destiny, Like, you unlock the best ending in the game, yada yada yada, but we haven't had that yet, so I'm a bit concerned. But anyhow, Dolph. So you're all that stands between us and Lord Godwin? You could say that. I see. Please, let me handle this, Prince. Okay, is this gonna be a duel? No, he's mine? No, I feel like we should let Leon deal with this here. Okay, she's got some major payback. Okay, thank you. Let's settle this for good, Dolph. You don't stand a chance, but if you insist...
You can't defeat me in that condition. Surely you realize that.
I won't know until I try.
Let's go.
Let me give you the chance to realize what shape you're in.
Oh god.
I always know what you're going to do.
That was not good.
Would you like to try that again?
Yeah, that felt like a god.
Is that the best you can do? We'd better end this right away.
That is special.
I see right through you!
Boom.
Well, well, what a surprise. I didn't think you'd be able to counter that.
Is that an attack? Yep. Get in there, Leon.
You did very well. I guess I should stop going easy on you.
Is that a special? Yep.
I see right through you!
Oh, Dolph, you're getting it.
You did very well. I guess I should stop going
That's a
easy
special.
on you.
I see right through you!
Bam!
Well, that was a surprise. Do you think we could do that again?
Okay.
You did very well. However,
Well done. What the... But how? I said you didn't stand a chance. My body is half dead already. What? Huh? I think I might have overdosed. My wounds don't bleed and I feel no pain. The perfect body for a battle to the death. But why would... It was I who killed His Excellency's wife. You? So it was quite a surprise when His Excellency and Sir Gazelle took me in after Nethergate was disbanded. To repay their kindness, I tried all sorts of drugs so I could better serve them. Of course, they were only using me for their own personal vendettas, but I was happy as long as I could keep killing. You're insane! But I've already said too much. Let's get this over with. Okay.
Prince!
Oh?
Dolph. I'm sorry, Prince. I'm alright. Let's go, Prince.
Did we have a premonition of like a super move that Dolph was going to unleash or something? But we managed to stop it just in time. Well done, Leon. Okay, let's go.
Is this?
You're earlier than I expected. I guess I underestimated you again.
You guess you did.
Even though that's precisely the reason our side lost.
Lord Godwin.
Don't worry. The reason I melted that glacier was to lead you all here. I had no intention of flooding Falena. I love Falena as much as you do, you know.
Okay.
Then tell me, why? Why did you kill so many people? Why did you destroy so many lives? Tell me why!
I wanted Falena to be a strong, prosperous country. I truly did. But I think we became spellbound by the power of the Sun Rune before we even realized it. We started to think that absolute justice was on our side, and that it was all right to destroy anyone who disobeyed. Just like Queen Arshtat. But don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying that all of this happened because the Sun Rune bewitched me. Actually, it's more like I chose to let the Sun Rune's power intoxicate me, and in the end, I lost. But what about you, the victors in all this? Can you really say you're all that different from us? Can you swear to me you'll pass the Sun Rune on to the next generation without getting lost in its power?
I swear it.
Idealistic youth. If you speak the truth, then prove it to me!
Oh dear. Okay, here we go. Guardian Heat Sprite, Guardian Light Sprite, Sun Rune Incarnate. Oh my giddy aunt. Okay. So we're fighting a rune. How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? I guess we're gonna have to go ham. Let's go Crimson Sky. Yeah, Creation with Leon. Heal everyone. Kyle. We're not using Silent Lake. We've learned not to use that there. I suppose Kyle, just focus on the attacks. Levi. What is Levi doing? Levi. Pale Gate. Empty World. Let's go Pale Palace. Miakis. Okay, this is going to be important now. Miakis, we need you to raise the power. No, we need you to defend. We want to basically raise our magic defense. Okay. This could be tricky. Actually, hang on. Can Leon do that? No, not with the Twilight Rune. Blocks all magic spells. Okay. No, I guess we're just gonna have to... Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna have to do the best we can with what we got. Let's go. Protect each ally from one spell. This is what we want. Canopy defense. That is what we wanted. Okay, so with the shield rune, it doesn't really matter. I mean, yeah, let's just go battlefield just in case. And then Galleon can attack. Okay, that's good. It's good that Miakis went first. Man, what the hell are they taking? Alright, well done. Ouch. Now, presumably that didn't count as a spell, right? Okay, good stuff. Alright, very, very good start. Now, how about doing all that again? Oh, we can't. Can't crimson the sky again. I can light a day. Hang on. Hang on, let's just see what Leon... I might need Leon to heal. But she can do that 3 times, so we're okay. Nah, I'm just gonna go physical now with Hero. Because I feel like we're leaving attacks on the table. Okay, we can't do anything with Leon. Actually, let's do a co-op attack. Swarm Protector with Leon. There, Kyle. Kyle heal everyone. Levi, Pale Palace, and Miakis, Lightning? Go on. And then Galleon attack.
Here we go! Prince!
Good stuff. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Let's go. God damn, this guy hits hard. This end boss hits hard. Okay, to hell with it. I'm just doing my normal attacks. We don't have... No, I think we probably are better served using creation, because this heals everyone and attacks them. So yeah, I think we should do that. They heal there. Okay, we're all out of Pale Palace. We got Empty World. That would be a bit reckless, wouldn't it? Let's go Canopy Defense. Let's just make everyone just a little bit less squishy. And then attack there. And then Galleon attack. Let's go. I swear that attack became even less effective. Alright, let's go. Big boy attack. Okay, the sprites are dead. That's good. Ouch! Oh no! Galleon! Oh god. Okay. Well... it was too good to be true. Unless, wait, maybe we could bring him back. If we change out Levi, we could bring him back. Okay, I might consider that. Might consider it. Let's Yeah, let's go that there. Kyle, you might as well heal. We'll switch you out with Vicky. And Miyakis. I need to check what Fury does, but... No, Miyakis, just do normal attacks for the time being. Okay, if he wants to waste his turn bringing back his sprites, it's fine with me. Alright, good stuff. Good stuff. Let's go creation again. Kyle... attack. Okay, Vicky. I need you to bring back someone, if you please. Bring back Galleon. Berserk Blow. Fury. What are we doing with Miyakis? Because... Recover a little magic percent for 3 turns. I mean, I might as well attack with Miyakis, right? Okay, Galleon's gonna be back. That means Galleon is gonna be tanking for us again. Oh god, no. Okay, we survived it, that's good. That is very good. Boom. Okay, that is very good. We could do with a bit more healing. So, how about another one of those, if you please? Kyle. Is Kyle gonna be fast? Kyle can't heal. Kyle cannot heal. Does Kyle have items? I mean, yes, but not really. Okay, Kyle, attack. Vicky, while you're here, do you fancy doing some big boy damage? Would you like to? And then Miyakis can do the healing. Yep, I like that. And then Galleon can tank for us, and we can focus on getting our attacks in as usual. Oh, come on, not again! Okay, we survived though, that's good. Yeah, that attack is pretty nasty. But I think as long as we can keep healing like this, and just outlasting him, Vicky's the slowest, for sure. But she hits hard. Okay, yeah. This is definitely a healing turn. For sure. Oh, yes, we can do another creation. Wait. Yep, let's do that again. Kyle, is Kyle gonna be fast enough? Kyle can't heal anyone. Okay, Miakus is gonna have to heal. Yeah, Kyle, just do your normal attack. Actually, can I switch out Kyle? With Zaras. She will probably do... Yeah. Okay, Kyle, I'm gonna switch you out with Zaras. Vicky. Let's go Rage again. And Miakus, you have to heal. And Galleon, just do your attack thing. Alright, you want to waste your turn bringing back your old thingy? That's fine with me. Because on next turn, we're going to have Zaras. And Zaras has an answer for multiple enemies on the field. Alright, let's go. Oh, I love how we can keep doing this. This is awesome. Okay, Zaras. How do you fancy meteor showering everything on the field? Everything bad on the field. We'll go that there. Do we need to heal anyone? Surprisingly not. Okay, so is this an opportunity to do something else? To attack? Is this an opportunity for Miakus to attack? Maybe? Attack. Let's go. One thing I'm surprised about though is how much HP this Sun Rune has. Ouch. Oh, we did it. We flippin' did it, guys. Oh.
That's strange. I can't move. I'm sorry, Prince. I'll just need some rest.
Oh no.
Oh, Prince, why are you looking at me like that? Don't you know it's finally over? Let's go home, okay? The princess is waiting for you, just like before. You, the princess, everybody.
Oh no, Leon. Oh no. Oh no! I mean, she quite literally gave her life in service to us. Oh, Leon. God damn that Twilight Rune. That flippin' Twilight Rune is hexed. Mom and Pop. And on Sileads. And Giselle. And his old man. Oh yeah, and the Queen's Knights who weren't loyal. Of course, they get the happy ending. No way. Did we use rune magic to bring her back? I think we did.
What happened? I'm fine. Just fine.
That is also the power of the sun. The sun rune can be a fearful light of destruction, but it can also be a source of mercy that fosters life. Both the dawn rune and the twilight rune determine how the power of the sun rune manifests itself.
Ah.
You united the hearts of those guided by the stars and gave proper form to the destiny of the three runes. Now the sun rune will surely become a light that will bless the future of this land.
Okay. And well done us. It appears that the Senate has accepted its dissolution. Great news. So basically we've done the exact opposite thing of what Maximus does in Gladiator. Replacing the Senate with a parliament with representatives from each town. Sounds like hard work. I bet those dwarves are going to be stubborn. Actually, maybe a parliamentary system might work. I don't care, they're Falenans, so they need to be a part of it. Aw, well done, Lim. Absolutely. After what Lord Godwin tried to do, the dwarves and beavers will always have a voice. And we can't forget the princess's official coronation ceremony. I'm ready anytime. It doesn't have to be a big whoop, you know. No, that just won't do, little Lim. Such things must be done properly, lest we be mocked by our other nations. An official peace envoy will be arriving for Arnis in the next few days. The Sun Palace must be spotless upon their arrival, and there's no time to waste, is there? I can't decide which one of them gets on my nerves more. Where's that brother of mine, just when I really need him? So now we get to see if we get the good ending.
Are you sure about this? Well then, Looks like I was actually able to keep my promise to Farid.
George, your eye!
Ah, yes. My eye. Well, I was injured in battle long ago, as I said. But I didn't lose my eyesight. I can see just fine. The eye patch was just to remind myself to never get overconfident.
What? Are you serious? Why didn't you ever tell us?
Yeah.
Don't be mad.
It's a bit like Kakashi.
Oh.
Oh, by the way, I've decided to leave Falena.
What?
What? But why all of a sudden?
No matter what the circumstances, the fact remains that I killed the Queen. I can't remain in this country after having committed such an act.
George.
So, what plans do you two have?
So this is how George ends up the Wanderer. Going to, I think, the other continent in Suikoden 1. I'm going to help Lim rebuild. Yeah.
I see. I'm sure you two are going to do a great job.
George. Take care, okay?
Thanks.
All is as it should be.
Yes, I'm sure nothing like that will ever happen again.
Indeed.
Is that the first time we see Zaras smile?
Huh?
And that's all. The policies of the new parliament are supported by the majority of the citizens.
I see. Thank you.
But there's one more thing.
Yes?
Among our people, there's an ever-increasing hope that you'll get married soon.
It's not easy being so beloved. You're enjoying this, aren't you? Don't be ridiculous. I've decided no more sacred games. I'll choose my own husband.
Your Majesty?
Anyway, there is no hurry for that. We already have a fine commander of the Queen's Knights. Am I right?
Okay. And we get some cool new duds. And Leon is officially a member of the Queen's Knights. Oh, well done. Well done. Oh, here we see now the ending. Stands tall as a guardian of Falena and its queen. Legends of the courage and strength endure to this day. Just after plans for naval reform materialize, she retires. The rest of her days breeze slowly by the Raft-fleet. Though considered an obvious choice for the new land's prime minister, she instead slips away in the night. Just after the Sun Palace returns to the Sun Palace, Zaras vanishes and is never seen again. Ashamed of the crisis his inflexibility caused, he resigns, asking the Rahal to take over and reform the cavalry. Despite broad support, he retires from his post, then returns home to rebuild Lord Lake and teach the young. Boz focuses on improving the Queen's Royal Navy, expanding the port of Estrees, and developing maritime trade. Nakula departs for Nagaria, and continuing hunt for Nethergate survivors, leaves Sagiri with a promise, "I'll get you last." Becomes the youngest ever Queen's Knight and devotes herself to the protection of the Queen and her brother. Talgel becomes the first chairperson of the new parliament, uses Lord Rovil's style of diplomacy to introduce a new system. Urim gives up his status and estate. He and his family dedicate themselves to the restoration of the queendom. Din, Southern Seraph, gains great fame and, rumor has it, the hand of the Lord Robal's daughter, Sashila. Kyle retires from the Queen's Knights, but instead of returning home to Dalkar, lives a life of peace and quiet abroad. As a guy weary of the civilized world, he leaves for the wild, where he becomes an exterminator of extremely large pests. Stays on after the war to assist Lady Hazwa, returns to Alciad only once more in his life. Hazwa, as a Oracle of Lunas, supports the new queen both publicly and privately. One day she announces the surprise wedding, teaches swordsmanship at the recruit training school, formerly the arena, and helps out at the inn on days off. With Levi alongside, she returns home to Zalat to free Ernst from his curse. Cool. Who else is there? Axe grows into a magnificent 3-horned dragon horse. He and Nick become the cavalry duo to watch. Cathari, thought to have returned to her home country. The northern states would not meddle with Falena for decades to come. George returns to the northern continent and joins in many wars under many different names. Yeah, we know about that. Ernst returns home with Norma and Levi. Killy, as he hunts for Sindar treasures, Lorelei lures him back to Falena, where he lands in prison after a riot. Shula, per King Julian's wishes, helps forge a pact of friendship with Falena, where he later resides as ambassador. Well done. Shun travels the country from country, training all the while on a mission to reunite his fellow gladiators. Bernadette returns to the island nations, her post as vice captain and her father's perpetual mind games. Volga, nudged from all sides, he finally agrees to take a friggin' desk job as mayor of Lalkar. Well done, Volga. Lance is assigned to the Sun Palace with Rug, where he becomes quite popular among the people of Sol Falena. Wazil represents Lalkar in the new parliament, where his meditating skills keep the peace and promote new partnerships. Flail celebrates Rahal's promotion by taking leave to lay an egg. Lance is the father, then returns to action. Orak devotes himself to rebuilding Lalkar, but disappears mysteriously just before the succession completion. Yoran tends Soronox's castle's dragon horses. He treats them with care and earns their respect. Nick, admitted to the dragon cavalry soon after the war. Together with Axe, he gives Rug and Lance a run for their money. Wilhelm, famous after the Dawnstar Army's stint, he finds work wherever he goes, but never finds quite enough girls. Mueller keeps Wilhelm working part-time but prodding his full-time. Toma, armed with Galleon's training, he takes an apprenticeship in the Sun Palace, hoping to become a Queen's Knight. Oh, get in there, Toma. That would be nice to see, actually. Toma deserves it. Who else is there? Caius, abandoned by Lucretia, he shakes off his sadness and takes his post as military police chief. Raven swerves off the area until Oropa's return. In the meantime, he volunteers to help Fuyo's agency with stakeouts. Shinro builds a trade route to Armis under Boz's trade expansion policy and watches his business take off. Jean returns to Sol Falena and carries on with the Rune business, but eventually stops working the shop. Norden works tirelessly on Lord Lake's reconstruction, cries with joy at the return of his wife, whom he remarries. Isabel, with the help of King Julat and Shula, she travels to Armis to fight against corruption and injustice. Matthias returns with Isabel's side until the end of his days. Rahal, after succeeding Craig as commander, he works to reform the cavalry. Among other moves, he opens his ranks to women. Rug becomes commander of the newly formed Sun Palace Dragon Brigade, which defends Falena along with Queen's Knights. Nice. Gunde succeeds Waban as the dwarf delegate to the new parliament. His speeches are few but intense. Bastan returns to a praising hand art in Horde village, now seemingly at peace with its eccentric citizenry. Lorelei helps herself to Zweig's research materials, which point her up north, toward the Scarlet Moon Empire. Gorsh steps into Talga's old role as mediator of Lord Lake politics. His youthful spark inspires everyone. Fufa Lava Lava, already old in beaver years, he passes away soon after the war ends. Maroon and his siblings take the eldest place. Richard, though his fellow mercenaries suggest that he creates his own unit, he instead continues to fight alongside Mueller. Waban passes the role of dwarf delegate to Gund, then rolls up his sleeves and hammers away at the railroad tracks. Lucerina, a political acumen, nets her a top administrative position, works with the family to restore the queendom. Rania continues making dragon horse flutes, takes on one apprentice after another, but none of them quite measure up. God, we're gonna go through all 108 here, guys. We're doing it. Old Roy. Motion teams up with the craftsmen to sell wholesale. Together they supply superb Zellan quality armor to the queendom. Silver declines an offer to become Sun Palace doctor and opens a practice in Lord Lake where she looks after ordinary folk. Murad uses Nethergate's leftover specimens to concoct many new groundbreaking medicines. Becomes Dr. House. Gavaya searches the island nations for a wife, failing to understand that the goal of courtship is tenure, not high turnover. Mizuki becomes a sword trader in the hopes of facing off against Belkut again, much to Marina's dismay. Maroon attempts to live the life of a wanderer until Maroon drags him back home. Repeat ad nauseam. Levi, to break Ernst's curse, he starts from the beginning, traveling with Ernst and Norma across the Western Sea. Shigo, even at the top investigator, he still lacks off at every opportunity. Still, he always looks out for Sagiri. Sagiri, Obolo leaves her behind, so she continues work under Fuyo. Every so often, her smile slips a little. Marina, she works hard so the Stormfist Inn that she might take it over someday. She becomes more direct with Belkut. Babbage uses Dawnstar Castle's gears as the groundwork for more advanced ideas, becomes known as Dr. Gear. Haleth makes the rounds among his former associates to collect on his own bets. The Prince won. Pay up. Nisvara goes to Sol Falena as Shula's bodyguard, often checks in on Toma's training, teases him all the while. Yar returns to the island nation, sneaks into the armory, destroys all the rune shells, and is gone without a trace. Nellis, Yar's accomplice, she disappears with him and flees. with Skald hot on her trails. Maroon becomes Beaver Lodge's delegate to the new parliament. At Maroon's urging, he works to restore Soul Falena's South Dam. Alharazad heads to Nagaria in search of archaic tomes, but is refused entry, of course. That's hardly enough to stop him. Bergen loses interest in magic, determined instead to create what is his own hands, becomes apprentice to Wabon. God, that's a lot. This is worse than doing it with Pokemon. Miakis serves Queen Limzia as Queen's Guard, confident for life. The two of them remain close as loving sisters. Sharmista, assigned the soul of Falena with Longshula, her wisdom and grace soon win the hearts of Falenan people. Zunda, realizing that men are only dependable when you feel like it, becomes the dwarves' leader, scaring men everywhere. Sorensen, as Babbage's request, makes a chilling, lonely trek up the Ashwell Mountains to examine the ruins' contraptions. Cornelio becomes determined to recruit at least 50 members of the newly created Do-Re-Mi Elf Symphony Orchestra. Vicky, glancing up at the sun during the celebration of victory, she lets out a sneeze and disappears. Zweig searches for the location indicated by Killy's Crimson Pilgrim's legend, only to finds a single towering tree. Josephine, hauled back home, she promptly runs away again, heads north in search of more sophisticated culture. Lou assists Babbage while Sorensen is off the ruins, does a bang-up job with a few glaring exceptions. Maroon succeeds the late Fufalafa as leader, contributes to the harmonious coexistence of humans, dwarf, and beaver. Taylor pokes around Armus for a scoop, ends up exposing massive corruption among the hardline chieftains. Obero leaves the agency to found Defuyo and departs apparently for Nagaria to settle things once and for all. Lele disappears with Lucretia but turns up years later, able on and off the field she is known as Crown's Brilliance. Jino returns to the Waterfall Basin, often visits Ceres Lake to tease Byakugan and annoy all the fishermen. Maroon takes the job of hauling Maroon back home every time he runs away, a job she quickly learns to enjoy. Dongo. Despite Dongo's new recognition as a smith, Wabon keeps browbeating him. He doesn't mind so much anymore. Fuyo cheerfully works to keep up the detective agency home to Sagiri, Shigur, and occasionally Obero. Log. Busy assisting his wife, now Raffleet's leader, he tries to visit Lun at Sorenoak's castle, but it never goes well. Man. We're doing it, guys. We're doing well. This is the real ending. Lun drills the cavalry to oblige Rahal's reforms. After rigorous training, she becomes the world's first female rider. Shun Min grows into a fine young beauty, falls in love with the chef known as Yai Ho, and then Retso determines the secret of his teacher's dish, but keeps it under lock and key. Then he meets the chef Jinkai. Egbert stays down in Stormfist's underground passage apparently just for the sake of being eccentric. Chuck, determined to help Lucerina, he becomes the best man storage guard Sun Palace has ever had. Byakugan, as guardian of Ceres Lake, she continues to watch over Dawnstar Castle, now at the bottom of the lake. Kisara serves as both Raffleet's leader and delegate. She now makes time for family whenever Lun is home. Nikaya still wreaks havoc at martial arts events only to save cash for an international eating spree. Linfa, having mastered the twin arts of enormous debt and quick getaway, she now studies how not to cheat. Phalon allows his sister, who is following Roy, to the Northern Continent, ends up in Roy's troop, building stage set. Phelan goes to the Northern Continent in search of Roy, finds him in training and practically smothers him with care. Zubala becomes a fisherman in search of the big one. Disappears at sea one day, but everyone knows she's safe. Urda moves back and forth between Aslay and Lunas, not expecting to settle down anytime soon. Maroon returns to the inn in Yushuna village, hires help for everything but the bath. Chisato, the storytelling and voice talents put to use by a traveling puppet show troupe, entertain children everywhere. I like Chisato. Takamu settles the maddening task of mapping the underground water vein while dwarves tunnel all around it. Royal, discovering a love for acting, he joins the theatre group up north. After grueling training, a star is born. Cyro finally retires, for real, in Raffleet, where he drinks with Raja and lends a hand to Shiro every now and then. Oh, well done. I was hoping Roy was going to end up with Leon. God, have we done it? Have we actually done all 108? My God. And that was Suikoden 5, guys. That was Suikoden 5. Wow. So yeah, I mean, this was quite the game. I remember when this came out on the PS2. It was an absolute treat to play a Suikoden game. And the fifth one at that. And it had a lot of the elements of 1 and 2. For those of you who don't know, this is based loosely on a Chinese story. I think it's one of the Great Four. I believe the Chinese version is called Shui Hu Zhuan or something. No, I've just butchered it. But basically it translates as water margin. And it's about... I mean, the premise is fairly simple. It's about a group of heroes who come together to overthrow a tyrannical government. And that is basically the premise of the Suikoden games. But, yeah, I like this one. This one had some very, very good characters. I do think that the game definitely focused on a core... Well, I mean, they all kind of do. They focus on a core set of characters a lot, and then all of the ancillary ones come and join, and you can recruit them, and you learn about their backstories, which is quite cool. The former games were on the PS1, and as such, they didn't have the power of the PS2, naturally, but as a result, they were much smaller games in comparison. Whereas with this game, like, the devs have clearly pushed the boat out big time, which is, in my opinion, both good and not necessarily so good. The good parts, I mean, we got some brilliant voice acting, we got some 3D graphics and scenes and 3D textures and everything, but it did feel at times that there were some scenes, like especially on the world map, or even some locations, that felt like just empty. Like, if you look at the world map on this game, and you compare it to the world map on another game, like Star Ocean, or even one of the more recent, or one of the older Final Fantasies of the time, like those worlds seem a lot richer. Whereas this here seemed very much like a dev palette that was still kind of in the works, that hadn't entirely been filled out yet. Like, there were a lot of empty green spaces. And, I mean, yeah, you never appreciate, like, having trees and foliage and stuff there until you don't have it. So, I mean, the absence of it was definitely noticed. In addition to that, I think one of the biggest bugbears with this game, for sure, if you guys manage to stick with it, and even if you guys manage to get hold of an emulated copy or even a PS2 copy and play it, the encounter rate. Like, the encounter rate is in-flip-insane. Now, it kind of makes sense in terms of scaling, because if you have 108 characters and you want to cycle through them and you maybe want to use a new one very, very late in the game, it makes no sense to spend hours and hours and hours getting them up to the same level as everyone else. And so having something of a higher than normal encounter rate does mean that you can definitely do that in very, very short order. Also, with everything being so goddamn expensive, having a lot of encounters means that you will be acquiring a lot of potch in a very, very short period of time. So, I mean, it helps in that regard, but certainly from a gameplay perspective, it was definitely a bit grueling having so many encounters. I think it was like almost every 5 steps in some cases, which is just insane. So, that there is definitely something that we could have done without. I do feel like if they cut out maybe 10 or even 20% of the fluff or filler from this game, like just the extended, slow, laborious scenes, or unnecessary character work in some cases, and just made for a little bit of a tighter story, then I think the overall game experience could have just been a little bit more enjoyable. But I think my biggest, do I want to say gripe, or probably the most unfortunate thing about it is, and I kind of get it, because from a gameplay perspective, if you're telling a story that has stakes, and that means that you will be occupying towns and you will be losing towns, and there are wars and battles and people and characters can die, it is possible for you to not get every single character, or to miss some characters. But I do think that in this game in particular, and I do think that Suikoden 1 and 2 were a little bit more forgiving in this regard. There was usually very, very little time in which to recruit certain characters, and if you missed that window, even if you didn't even know about it, and you wouldn't necessarily have if you didn't have a guide, then it would have been impossible to recruit said character, and it would have been impossible to get the best ending of the game, which we got. So I believe in a lesser ending. If we'd been mean to Lim, for example, then we could have not been welcomed back to the palace, and we could have gone into exile with George. And I believe also it would have been possible for Leon to die, to actually not survive at the end. But overall, very good game, quite nostalgic, brought back some strong memories, and yeah, you gotta love a Suikoden game. Guys, if you like this kind of stuff, and if you haven't already done so, please smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't done so. It's a big help in getting the videos pushed up the old YouTube chart. You know how it is. Please check out some of the other games on the channel. Obviously, Suikoden 1 and 2. Check out the Pride of the PS1 series, because I've got some Final Fantasies on there and some other stuffs as well. And if you feel like helping the cause, please feel free to press that thanks button and drop me a little tip. It's a big incentive to continue putting out videos like this here for you guys. But yeah, that is all for now. This has been Suikoden 5. Thank you very much, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.